Hello, good evening, Congdon family. How's everybody doing? I hope you are all having a productive and prosperous day and new week. It is, I know I have, and I'm just, tickled pink that I'm getting my checklist off, one at a time, and staying in touch with the teammates from all around the world and helping them along and holding their hand and, them holding my hand. So we're all here to hold hands and lock arms and moving this movement forward. So welcome. Thank you very much for joining me here tonight. My esteemed colleagues are out doing what they do best, and that's travel, have fun, and inspire people with the Congdon lifestyle. I think Kirill is in Greece, and so him and his beautiful gal are there. Going to enjoy that part of the world, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think Wade is in Bali. So everybody's in warm, beautiful places, and I'm home, and it's warm and beautiful here too. So welcome. Thank you very much for coming tonight, and we're going to start the show. Tonight's show, I've been talking to a lot of my teammates. I've been talking to a lot of the Magic distributors from around the country, and coming from different backgrounds and how long they've been in the business. A lot of them are asking me, how do we grow our business? How do we get more clients? How do we get more customers? I said, great. You know what? Are you doing marketing? Are you marketing yourself? Are you doing any kind of promotions to let people know what you do? Because marketing is one of the most important things for a successful business. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about how can we bring marketing to everybody and benefit from this. In this business, like in any business, do you want more customers? Do you want to build an amazing organization where entrepreneurs are doing what you're doing? Do you want to be a leader in your industry? Then if you answered yes, then tonight's show is for you. And I say that because this is what we all need to do. Marketing 101, promoting ourselves. Because the most successful businesses, the most successful businessmen and women, companies, that's what they're doing. They're marketing themselves, they're promoting themselves. Ford, Chevrolet, Coca-Cola, all these big companies that you would think would not need to put a dollar more into marketing because everybody knows about them. Nope, they still do. Because it's by marketing, it's being in front of the customer when the customer is ready, and you don't know when that is. And that's what we have to do as a Magic distributors. We have to be in front of customers and be ready for it when they're ready for us. How do we do this? You do this by building your own brand name. You need to build a brand name for yourself. A friend of mine taught me a long time ago this saying that he shared with me. He says, "Siha, a business with no sign is a sign of no business." So tonight we're going to talk about signs, how to put signs out there so that people know that you even exist, and this is what we're doing. In doing so, you have to be clear about what it is that you're marketing, what you're promoting. When you're promoting or branding yourself, you need to let people know, who are you? You have to let them know, what are you about, and what do you stand for, what do you represent, okay? And what I like to add, what specials or giveaways are you promoting? Because sometimes maybe you're doing a coupon or you're doing a free dinner, there's lots of things. Let them know that. That's part of the marketing piece. And then one of the most important parts about marketing is call to action. When you give out a card, when they come to a presentation, they've seen the presentation, when you've done your promotion, what do you want them to do? Do you want them to try the water? Do you want them to buy the machine? What do you want them to do? It's called a call to action, and that's what you have to do, call to action. I'm going to start with some of the most cost-effective ways to market and brand yourself. In today's business world or advertising world, there's so many free resources that we should all be taking advantage of this. I was in mortgages and real estate for 20 years, and to promote and to market myself, whether it be in the newspaper, in the phone book, it was a good $10,000 to $15,000 per month. You don't have to do that anymore. There's a lot of free marketing tools out there. So I want to start with, how about, first of all, you need to have a business card and a professional website. You know, if you're in business, anybody's in business, you have to do that. Okay, there's many resources to get for business and websites, and I'll go down those in a little bit. Okay, but you need a professional business cards and website to start with. That's marketing. That's promoting yourself. Then, how about sharing the water, sharing the product? You know, promoting, becoming a product of the product, and having people become a product of the product. Make them raving fans about your product. So sharing the water, it's pretty much free. You bought your machine already. You already own it. So now let's give it away. We are one of the only network marketing companies that I know of where literally once we bought the product, we can give an endless amount away. You know, so for pennies on the per gallon on that one. So sharing the water. Post regularly on social media. Social media is free. You know, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, just to name a few. These are some of the ones that I use myself, and you can even link your Facebook with your Instagram and your Twitter so that when you post in one place, it hits all three places. I used to do that, but now what I'm doing it a little bit differently. I'm making my content different in the three different postings in the three different social medias because it's a different market that I'm trying to attract or connect with or meet, and so I choose to put different pictures and different sayings and different whatever it is promotions on these social media outlets. So I just wanted to share with you what's out there. Attend gatherings. You know, if there's a get together, if there's a business networking group, a mixer or something like that, attend all of those. Attend those to build relationships with the people that are there. And I like to say attend the venues or attend the mixers that is a target market to what you like, in the industry that you want to be a part of. Like if you like yoga, go to a yoga conference, nutrition, education, practitioners, entrepreneurs, sports, the list goes on and on and on. Go to network with the group or the industry that you enjoy. I enjoy sports, I enjoy fast cars, I enjoy dream homes. So I'm networking and I'm going and trying to be part of that group and building relationships there. Again, free when you're going to these gatherings. Host your own business mixer. Host your own. You be the host. You throw a party. You get a group of business entrepreneurs together or business owners together. We just did one with a chiropractor where we utilized his office, and we sent out to the local businesses in the area, and we said, come on over, let's meet. We're your neighbor. We haven't met you yet. So that's hosting a business mixer. Host a potluck dinner or demo event. Whether it be at your home or at a restaurant. When I say host it, potluck, we used to do that all the time at my home, and I just pretty much made the main courses, and everybody wrapped it around with salads and whatever they liked they brought, because everybody has different tastes. And you know what? It's just a big party. We would eat. We'd start like a half an hour to an hour earlier before the presentation, and then during the presentation, everybody was just happy. And afterwards, we had more dessert and stuff like that. So host your potlucks and dinner parties wherever convenient for you. Host a health demo night where again you have people over and you're doing the presentation. What is the presentation? How do you invite? I call it a health night or a true health night, true health education night, so people know what they're coming for. So I also have Rise of the Entrepreneur night where we've hosted. We're talking all about the opportunity. We're talking all about the business aspect of network marketing. There again, it's free, and you have a lot of time to bond with folks, and we've had teammates who have had Rise of the Entrepreneur, the movie that Eric Worre put out, and people would come and it'd be a movie night, Rise of the Entrepreneur. There again, that's just your marketing, you're promoting, you're getting the word out there that some event is going on that you want people to know about. So mix it up a little bit. let me take a look here. How about bring in special guest speakers, you know, and so like I would bring in Wade Lightheart at the very beginning, and which when I didn't know anything about the business, I brought in Wade and I edified Wade, and we went up and down the I-5 corridor, like he said, for 8 weeks. I brought, you know, connected with Antonina on the UConn. When we started to promote the UConn, I didn't know anything about it, you know, the health-wise, the business-wise. So when I had to learn, but you know, somebody who's already studied in that area, I just edified Antonina and brought her down here and, you know, introduced her to the team and had her speaking about that. I brought in business builders like Jim Gilliland, who would come up and speak to the teams about how to build a business. So bring in different speakers so that you can have an event that you're promoting and putting on. Visit your friends. Again, I'm giving you ideas on how to promote and market yourself, how to get the word out there, what you do. If you don't tell people, if you don't promote yourself, how are they supposed to know what you do? A friend of mine gave me the example of, you know, if you're in business and you just have a website or a business card and nobody knows about it, a website or whatnot, you're just like a boat with the name at the end, at the back of the boat, somewhere in the ocean. And, you know, that paints a really vivid picture for me that you're right. If I'm in business and nobody knows what I do, where I am, how to get a hold of me, I'm out of business, right? So keep that in mind. You don't want to be that boat just out in the middle of nowhere. You want people to be able to know how to find you and where to find you, okay? So I was going back to visit your friends, your family, and your prospects at their place of work or their home. This, again, sometimes people can't come to you, you got to go to them. And then when you're going to them, you're promoting yourself, you're promoting your services, that you're going on and above to do whatever it takes, you know, to earn their business. And they're not going to give you their business. Very rare are people, including you and I, we're just going to give money away for a product. We want to know about it. We want, you know, the salesperson or, you know, the expert to advise us. And so that's going the extra mile and you know, going out and meeting your clients at their place of work or their place of home. Take them out. You know, if you feel that the connection can be better made at a coffee shop or at a, you know, at a restaurant that you think that they would like, you know, then can make that connection, make that appointment, set it up so that, again, why we're doing this to promote yourself, to promote your business. And sometimes you got to buy them a cup of coffee or something to eat. No problem there. To me, I love doing them both, so it's fun doing that. Update, so going back to social media, when you have your social media when you're logging into your Facebook and your Instagram and your Twitter account and stuff like that, make sure that you are, you know, make sure that your profile is up to date, you know, with your certifications, if you've received any certificates and, you know, since the last time that you posted it. Put your degrees on there. Some people like what I call alphabet soup, BA, BS, MA, whatever, PhD. If you have it, put it on there. You know, you earned it. So, and some people, they respect that. So in your bio, in your profile, make sure you have that. A brief bio, brief biography on yourself and your profile to let people know, you know, a little bit about yourself. It doesn't have to be a long, drawn-out story, but just your highlights of, you know, what makes you, sets you apart from everybody else out there, you know. So you can get creative, you can get funny, or you can get serious and be professional. Whatever your nature, your character is, you should put that in your bio. What are you looking for? You know, who are you looking for? When you're creating these profiles, you want to talk to that potential customer or that potential entrepreneur. So when you're making that profile, you know, like in one of my profiles, I put, you know, where are you in the world? Let's build a dream life together. That's just, again, I'm calling out people that, you know, where are you in the world? I want to work with you. Let's build a dream life together. So that's just a brief, you know, my message, because again, most people only have like 5 seconds, 8 seconds to glance at your picture and your profile and go from there. So you know, in some of my social media outlets, I'm cutting through the bowl, and I just want to say, hey, I'm looking for dream builders. I'm looking for people who dream big. I'm looking for visionaries. This is who I'm looking for because that's who I am. Well, let's connect, okay? Build your YouTube channel, you know, get videos out of, you know, whether you're doing presentations, whether you're showing how to clean the machine, whether you're showing how to use the different types of water, or how to use the machine, or whatever. Get your YouTube channel up. That's free press, that's free marketing, that's free videos. And you know, write your title that's going to grab somebody's attention. If you have children or pets, use them. You know, why pets love Kangen water? Why kids, you know, love we'll drink Kangen over Kool-Aid, you know. So whatever your title is, you know, get that out there on a YouTube channel. Start a YouTube channel, and, you know, have people start subscribing and following you. Remember, you're branding you. You're not branding Siha, you're not branding Wade, you're not branding anybody but you. Yes, you're branding you and our company, Enagic and Kangen Water. So we're all in one of the same. So brand yourself. Start your own podcast. There's an app that I've been following. It's called podcast.com, I believe it is, and it's a free icon, and you can start your own podcast, and, you know, just talk about anything that you want to talk about, whether it be the business, whether it be the lifestyle. Again, give people value and give them a piece of you and why they should be connecting and doing business with you. Start a podcast. Start your own blog. If you like writing about, you know, Kangen lifestyle or travel or whatever, how can your blog should, of course, tie this into your business. You know, if you're a psychiatrist, tie it in. If you're a chiropractor, tie this in. Or you're an Enagic distributor, Kangen lifestyle, tie your blog, your podcast, and your YouTube channel into your branding of you. Join your local network groups. You know, BNI is a network group that I know is internationally, and they're one of their main purpose, or their main reasons to come together, is so that they can refer business back and forth to each other. That's huge promotion. You know, that's promoting, that's marketing at its best, because they're looking to hand out your card to somebody who may need your service, and vice versa. So join a local business networking group. Again, I started out the list with, you know, free items, and now I'm getting into things that might cost you, like the podcast or the blog, you know, however much it costs, or, you know, the business networking group for their membership. So I'm going from free to cost items. Or a lot of people that I've been talking to lately in the last 6 months to 8 months are looking for lead generation. So they're buying leads. They're buying leads from a company that gets that targets a certain demographic, and you can buy leads from that. Or, you know what, stay close to home. Stay within our company. Buy leads from Enagic. Infinity Leads. Daryl Persack and Eric Persack at EWS can help you set that up. So again, they target Enagic has a webinar called True Health Webinar, and so they're already talking to, you know, the leaders of Enagic and folks that have experienced benefits with drinking Kangen water, and it's on video, so we know that, you know, what they're saying is correct, and what they're saying, you know, because there's so much laws and rules and regulations that the attorneys have reviewed that before it gets out there. So again, it's safe, it's professional, it's Enagic EWS leads, and it's targeted through the True Webinar shows that they do weekly. And when people get a hold of these videos and they're watching these videos, they want more information, obviously they fill out the questionnaire, and it goes to EWS, and then EWS sends that to you if you're buying the leads. So that's what I know about the EWS leads. And then set up display tables and at events. So you see a lot of that on Facebook. You know, a lot of our teammates, a lot of our Kangen family friends, you know, whether they're at a retreat, a nutrition retreat, or a spa, or, you know, a health show or arm wrestling show, Chuck Young and those guys, they're all over, you know. So events or venues. our team here locally in Bellingham, we like the county fair and the home improvement show, because it's local, it's here. We can get the word out to the people that are here. We can service them better. So it does cost money, but you know what? The return on it, if you just make one sale, usually it more than pays for the venue, and then usually it's not just one; it leads to 2, 3, 10, whatever it is. So that is display tables at events. Wherever you can get a display table up, I would highly recommend it. Whether it's at a marathon or at a school, or give away water at a sporting event or school event. Whatever you can to get exposure is what marketing is all about. Okay, you can place ads, which is this is pretty expensive. So again, it's getting more and more money here. Placing ads in the local newspaper, the phone book, what do you call it, the coupon newspapers, as well as the coupon here locally. They call it Valpak. So that's direct marketing. It's a shotgun approach to people in certain areas or zip codes. It depends on the advertising firm that you're working with, but some find it effective, or it's just to brand yourself. Banners if you have kids that are playing soccer or part of the Boys and Girls Club or whatnot, or their schools, you can advertise that way as well too. So those are pay ads. You can pay online at Facebook or at Yahoo or Google. You can pay online for banner ads or click ads. So what I know about banner ad, click ads is you can set the parameter. The words that when people type in like health, or they type in alkaline or whatever, your banner ad comes up, and if they click on it, it's a pay-per-click. And you can set parameters like $5 a day or $500 a day, and that's up to you. That's pay-per-click or banner ads, and that's, again, can be very effective, and it can also be very expensive or not, because you set the parameters. You said, just give me $5 a day or $10 a day. 30 days, that's $300 at $10 a day. So if the math works for you there, great, do that. Okay. So marketing is like, it's like growing a garden. It's like planting your seed. You have to prepare the soil so that the seed will take in and germinate and flourish. So same thing with marketing. You have to plant all these seeds. Make sure that you prep the conditions for the best possible growth that you can, and then you have to maintain it through time so that it can flourish, and then you can start harvesting your fruits of your labor. So those are some of my Marketing 101 tips for tonight. And I'd love your feedback, and I'd love your questions on this topic. And I want to bring in Kim. Kim, are you still with me here? I want to bring in Kim because Kim and I have spoken in the past few weeks about marketing and promoting, and she's been doing some amazing things that have been getting results. And so could you share with our friends here a little bit about what you found most valuable in marketing and promoting yourself, and how you went about doing it? Can you share that?
Oh my gosh, I'd love to. Thanks, Siha. That's sweet. First of all, I love what you were saying tonight, but I do want to make clear to everybody, I've been doing digital marketing since 2007, and that's how I got connected to Wade and started working with Wade at Bioptimizers and top level CEOs at companies because of my experience in digital marketing. So when I got involved with the Enagic, I just kind of parlayed what I had learned and started really just recently, after I learned about the product a little bit, learn more about actually marketing it. So nothing is one and done. When you guys get out there and you do your posting, or if you're going to do ads, or if you're going to do events or flyers or postcards, it's consistency. You have to really be consistent and do it a lot. And I had a Zoom meeting, and if you guys have never used Zoom, it's a free platform that you can use and set up. You get like 30 minutes, and you can get out on Facebook and just invite people to participate in your life and your interests, like Siha was saying, because I did that last week. Just talk to people. I've got it written right here. It's funny. My whole topic was about finding something you're passionate about and turning it into something that you love working from home. And so I didn't even really go into Enagic, but I mentioned it, and we had only 5 people showed up on the call, and 2 people asked me about the water private messaging. So it's just getting out there and exposing yourself. So we're going to do it again this Wednesday night, and I am going to be consistently on Wednesday doing those kind of things. The other thing somebody had mentioned on that Zoom call was they said, I find it hard to post every day on Facebook about Kangen. I said, oh, you're missing the opportunity, because everything that you do with Kangen water, with your machine, whether you're making your water or you're cooking with it or you're doing beauty water or you're sharing it with somebody. I went to a BNI meeting. I took the machine, hooked it up in the flipping bathroom. in the bathroom there was a line going out, and after the meeting was over, I'd taken other pictures. I was like, oh man, I should have taken a picture of the line going out of the bathroom. So I'm going to bring it again this week to our BNI meeting, and I'm going to take pictures with everybody in there drinking the Kangen water, toasting to Kangen water. Now I've got a little arsenal of pictures that not only I can use everywhere, whether it's Instagram or Pinterest or Facebook or Twitter or whatever, I can also tag those people and get them to respond back just by tagging them, like, hey, cheers to so-and-so, we're drinking Kangen water, 9.5. Make it fun, make it interesting, and be super, super consistent. And everything, you guys, is an opportunity to share what you do about the business. When people ask me, what do you do when I have the opportunity? I have got a one-liner. I'm going to give it to you right now. And they go, well, what is this thing that you do with this water thing? I said, I help people transform regular tap water into pure, healthy, hydrogen-rich drinking water that contains the greatest antioxidant potential of any water, so your body can cleanse and heal itself. And that's it. It always gets people to ask more questions. I don't give out a business card. I ask for information. Now, at a business meeting, yes, I'll exchange business cards, but when I'm out and I have an opportunity to meet somebody, I always say, I'll look at my purse and go, oh, I don't have a card with me, darn it. Give me your name and your number. Oh, better yet, give me your text. Let me text you right now. Bingo. Got the information, and it's a way for me to follow up with them. And it's not all about business. I make a friendship. I build a relationship. And I don't really focus on the sale. I focus on the relationship. So I hope that helped.
Oh, that's awesome. Golden nuggets right there. Yeah, there's so many ways to build this business, and so many ways to promote this business. And I'd love to hear from you folks, what's working for you, or, where do you need more help in? If we can learn together. But that's part of our business, and we need to do more of it. And we don't have to be experts at it. We just have to do something. We just have to take the first steps. We just have to start promoting, start marketing, start sharing, and that's what it's all about, folks. So I won't take too much more of our time tonight unless we have any more questions. I don't see any questions. Do you, Kimberly, or am I missing it?
Do you see the questions box?
I do, but I have no questions here. I just wanted to make sure that I would.
Some of the people are really good at videos. Like, I think Roger Gadet and Sabine do a great job of taking pictures and posting videos. They get a lot of likes, a lot of shares. Roger has some flipping great videos. A new distributor on my team, Michael Cobb, recently did a 50-second brilliant video that's going pretty viral. He didn't brand it, which I said to him, okay, we're going to work with you on that. But it's going pretty viral, especially on the Enagic world. But I'm going to one of the other things that you said that was really good, Siha, is get on YouTube. Do some videos, talk to people, make it simple, make it fun. Get a YouTube channel, get an EWS site, share the water, talk to people. I think that there's so much opportunity just right in front of us. We're so worried about getting a sale and closing the sale that sometimes we're forgetting to focus on the opportunity just to connect with people and share that water.
Right. You remind me, yes, the Godet family, Roger, Sabina, and Cowan, they know how to take pictures and make
Yes.
flyers and this and that. You know what? That's what they love doing. But imagine if you if you started to promote yourself and then your teams are promoting themselves, and whether you have a team of 10 or 100 or 2,000, that's free marketing for our product, right, and for your organization directly, and then for the whole company. So it's an amazing thing when we can all, do this together. So let's market, let's promote. So with that, I think I'm going to wrap it up and say thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate you. I love you. I want to be a part of your successes. So if there's anything that I can do or we can do, we are there for you. Okay? So with that, Kimberly, I'm going to sign off for my friends that are having fun around the world, inspiring the world, Creel and Wade Lightheart. I love you guys no matter where you're at, and I love the Enagic family too. Thank you guys. Have a good night, everyone.